Hey there, it's Will from Social Work Test Prep. Here to walk you through a pretty quick ASWB exam practice question regarding treatment records and client confidentiality. I'm about to make the question appear, so pretend you're sitting in the exam room. You've got 170 of these to get through, and here's the first one. A client comes to a social worker for help with recurring bouts of depression. She's new in town, but has received therapy from a mental health clinic where she used to live. The client is not sure whether she's comfortable with having the old and new clinicians communicating. In order to be most effective, the new social worker should, you might have some ideas of where this is going. A, explore the client's discomfort with the communication before contacting the previous therapist. B, contact the client's previous therapist just once to discuss general impressions of the client. C, explain to the client that it will be easier to make progress with thorough information about prior treatment. And D, ask the client to explain her reluctance to share information about her prior treatment. So you have an answer, maybe put it in comments, commit to it, and let's take a look at the part of the Code of Ethics that's going to apply here. This is a confidentiality question. Confidentiality is a big chunk of the first part of the ASW Code of Ethics. So what'd you say? A, B, C, or D? Let's look at that code. Privacy and confidentiality. This is just the first couple paragraphs, but it gets covered real quick. Social workers should respect clients' right to privacy. And then B, where the key is, social workers may disclose confidential information when appropriate, including having the client as a client with valid consent from the client, which I underlined and italicized because that's the key part here, or consent from a legally authorized person. All right, so given that, let's look at these answer options. A, explore the client's discomfort with the communication before contacting the previous therapist. Exploring the discomfort is great, but there's no sign that consent has been gotten before making that contact, so we're going to scratch that one. Contact the client's previous therapist, this is B, just once. Again, no consent is mentioned, so we're narrowing this down. Explain to the client that it will be easier to make progress with thorough information about prior treatment. Okay. That doesn't have contact without consent, so that might be okay. And D, ask the client to explain her reluctance to share information about her prior treatment. So those are, one is the bossier version of the same thing. Being where the client is always going to be a better choice. So when you're posed with an explain versus an ask, the general rule is going to be ask, and that's why this is the best of these answers. Is that what you put? If so, congratulations. There's a lot more questions on the site, socialworktestprep.com. Join these folks with their pass sheets. It's a big exam, but it is passable. People do it all the time, every day. But practice is the best way to get there. So run complete exams, 170 questions, that 4-hour sit. There's nothing like a full-length practice question practice exam to really get the feel for what's coming. So hope this was helpful, and like it, comment, and I will post a link to this same question on the SWTP blog, and there's some links to some helpful articles and to the code, of course, within there. Happy studying. Wish you all the best. Take care.